Hi, it's Ian Parker here. Thank you so much for stopping by. A question that was put to us very recently, and that is, what is the best way to save money? Well, of course, there are lots and lots of ways of saving money, but I think that question itself poses a lot more questions. Because what actually is money? I mean, what is money? Yes, we all go to a bank and we get notes and we get coins from the bank, and we then exchange for goods and services that we all live on. But what is money? Well, the way it was put to me is it's a bit like going to your local dry cleaner. You take a dress, a suit, whatever you take to the dry cleaners. You give the dry cleaner your clothes, and they in return will give you a little piece of paper to say that they've got your clothes. And that's wonderful. Now, that's what used to happen with money, because before we used to have the notes and the coins which held a similar amount of gold in the bank vaults. But that's changed. Now, it's a bit like, imagine having your dry cleaning little piece of paper and going back to the dry cleaners and saying, can I have my clothes please? And they're saying, sorry, we haven't got them anymore. Well, that's really what money is, because money is an illusion almost, because it is something which we've come to rely on for purchasing of the products and goods that we use. But what is it? Just a very, very brief history lesson. We mentioned gold. Prior to 1971, the dollar was linked to gold. And you say, yeah, and so what? Well, all other currencies, or the pound and the Deutschmark as it was at the time, and the French franc, etc., were all linked to the dollar. Post 71, when President Richard Nixon took the dollar off the gold standard, then suddenly all currencies, the dollar, pound, as it was at the time, the Deutschmark and the French franc, etc., all then floated on their own valuation. Now, of course, since then, we've lost some of those currencies because it's now been replaced by the euro. But what are actual currencies worth? Well, history has taught us that all currencies go back to their intrinsic value, literally the paper they're printed on. So what's this got to do with money? Well, we're saying that money isn't actually what we think it is. Currencies are what you and I have in our purses and wallets. Real money is actually gold, which is what the dollar was linked to prior to 1971. So when someone says, how can they save money? Our suggestion really is to save in gold rather than currency. So that's our thought for the day. We look forward to sharing some more information with you over the coming days. But for now, that's it from me. Take care.